go down the road. We're approaching the local rocket scientists. Yeah, as you can see, they're walking right down the road in the middle of a snowstorm. And this would be the highway. As you can see, the plow's made it by at least once already. Go down this way, see if we can catch up with Don. That's how you get the ice shack out to the lake. That's the little trail we just came down. And as you swing around here, you see all the hills around the lake, and there's pretty much the whole lake, Brother Don, and then back to the trail. Pretty small lake, no boats, no power, anything allowed here. We cheat a little bit with a power ice auger. We're going to go across the lake toward that point, and then we'll set up. Okay, as you walk across the lake, you see there's some of these little grayer areas like this one right here, and as you walk up on them, you'll see there's a little bit of water there. There's lots of those little spots around here, and what those are is that's where snow has melted and pooled on top of the ice. It doesn't go back down through and it hasn't frozen. This is one of last week's ice fishing holes. See, there's a few more over here. There's one there. As we come over here, you'll see that it's not frozen all the way through yet. So as you look close, you'll see some ice and then some water bubbles under it. This is how you make the holes in the ice. You see, he goes down through pretty quick, and he's through the ice. And judging from that, I'd say it's about 10 inches thick here today. And then you just scrape it off a little bit, and what he's going to do now is he's going to flip the ice shack up, and based on that we'll know how far apart to make the holes. So you can see here they basically just fold up, and there you can see the shack and the hole he just drilled. And now he's flipping the clam over, and here you can see the ice shack's mostly set up already. And flip it over, extend the back sides, and there you go, it's mostly done. Now we'll flip it back over a little bit, drill another hole or two, and we'll be set to fish. And here you can see again where we came in from. So we're in a little ways, about 3/4 of the way across the lake. Now you'll be able to see there's more lake over there. Lake's a little over 100 acres and about 65 feet deep. Here where we're fishing, it's going to be probably 25-30 feet deep. Okay. And now he's going to flip it back over. You'll see the whole thing flips up. And now we know where to put the second hole. So he's going to put the second hole right there where all the fish are. Actually, if I get a little closer here, you'll see he put a couple pennies on the ground, and that's where we're going to drill holes. So he'll pick up that penny and then he'll put a hole there. And that's just an easy way when you're inside to see where they go. One more hole. Today the ice is fairly soft. Some days you'll come out and it'll just rattle because it's so cold. And there we go. We'll scrape those off, we'll bait up, and we're ready to fish. And then here, after you've shoveled the snow off, you scoop the last little bit of ice out. Then what you end up with is a pretty clear hole. And if you look down there, do you see any fish? I don't see any yet, but hopefully we'll drag some out.
We will.
Okay, this is inside the shack, and he's got the cheater stick out. So he's looking for fishies.
Right
there.
And
they're on the bottom.
He says there's fishes down there right on the bottom. Couldn't tell by me, but this is the inside of the shack. A couple little vents. Today's a warm day, we're going to need them. And that's pretty much it. Scoop out a few minnows. Minnow. And hook them up here. Cast and hope you hit the hole. Yeah, he did a good job casting right in the hole. And he's already was out here last time, so his depth is pretty much set. And he's ready to go. I'm going to get some fish too. Once they start biting, I'll show you what the bites look like. Sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're pretty soft. A lot different than in the summertime. If you look here at the screen, you'll see those little tangs on the bottom there, those last few. That's the fish bouncing around down there. I'm going to bait up and we'll find a bite here in a little bit. Okay, here's what we use to fish. Those are wax worms. And there's my bobber. The wax worm's going to go down this hole over here. And the wax worms will work better for the sunfish. The minnows will work better for crappie in general. Here Don's using a little different bobber system. You can see the little spring on the end of his line there. So you see it's springing up and down a little bit. And that's just the bait bouncing on the bottom of the line. And then it helps the bait to dance a little. Sometimes they need enticing in the winter. And there's what a bite looks like. See, he's moving it around. Oh, we got a fish! Okay, there's the jumbo killer fish.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the size of that monster.
That's a borderline.
Oh, he's big. Way down there you can see the bait going up and down. We'll let that one back down in the water. And there the line goes back down in it. And we'll just keep watching for a minute. Yeah, this is the exciting part. Waiting for him to bite. There, we got another one. Got another one coming up the hole. Coming up the hole. He's a little bit bigger. I'll put the line down here where you can see him come out the hole. There he comes up through the hole. Whoa, big fish, big fish. See, we caught Brother Don too. Heck of a job, huh? 2 in 1. A sunfish and a sucker.
Okay. Some of the fish aren't real big.
There he goes, down the hole. Okay, a little lull in the action. Thought I'd show you what we use to heat the place. That's the heater. If you look close, you can see some flame down in there. Zoom it in a little bit. That's the heater. Just a little propane heater.
Old milk house.
Okay, here we are on McKenzie Lake on our way off. You can see we've had a little more snow, and this lake's not usually too busy, but a couple other guys going out over there, another guy over there, and we were just out here and caught 2 5-gallon pails full.